hot start or if Uruguay maintains their pace as we get things started. It's going to be Rodriguez, which is Uruguay in the blues, and they already go ahead and have a loose ball, but they regain possession. Center goes down low, but nothing there for the slip, and that shot doesn't go. It's Argentina with the rebound, slings it to the right side, dribbling with the first three of the ball game on the first shot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about when I mentioned dribbling. You know, these in-transition three-pointers from the right-hand side of the arc is really kind of his specialty. Let's see if Rodriguez can put up a three-pointer of his own. Kind of slightly messy in the passing department as the ball is going to be stolen away. Dribbling again near the hash, kicks it over to Truly, who takes the dunk and takes us already to a 5-point lead.
See if Uruguay is able to go ahead and get the first buckets for them here in the first quarter, or if Argentina is going to continue getting back-to-back stops. Rodriguez trying to get a pick from his center, but he's not able to make any contact there. Looks to be like a weird pick and pop, and this is how they might be able to get their first points as they head to the line. Foul on Argentina, a shooting foul, as Rodriguez, looked like he was going to clank that one off the left side, but he gets it to go, and that's how Argentina gives up the first 2 points to Uruguay.
Hey, you know, at least Uruguay has been able to answer quickly. We saw a couple of games yesterday where towards the first quarter, well, end of it, you would see score lines below 10 points. So I love to see that, you know, nobody's really shy in taking shots here. Let's see if can Rodriguez set something up. Kicks it over to Corden. Rodriguez comes in, hand it over to him. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball lost. Truly steals it away. Dribbling, though, finds a lot of defense around him. Kicks it out to Lil Movin, and it's Truly with the three-pointer from the corner. Not good, but Jordan is there with the offensive rebound. Dribbling over to Truly again. Could have gone for the drive there. 5 seconds to shoot. Lil Movin holding on to it. Can't find the opening just yet. 2 seconds on the clock. Jordy has to go for this against the board and will not find it.
Quick timeout there. 7-2 Argentina continues to make a defensive case to make things tough for Uruguay here in the early minutes of the first quarter. Uruguay with the nice jerseys. I like that. Nice little unity uniform from all the players. You saw their pictures as well. As Rodriguez gets a man open in Cardone. He doesn't want to go ahead and take the two from the right elbow. Once again looking for a pick, but he doesn't get anything, no space, because there is no pick that was set well enough for him. Thought he had the slip, but then Cardone comes back for a little bit of a weird pop situation. Doesn't matter, though. He gets the midi to go.
Hey, you know, as long as you score at the end of it all, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it looks slightly strange at one point. And that's also where that communication factor might come through, as Jordan will find another two for Argentina. Dribbling, though, looking to see if he can perhaps get the ball out of hands of Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the three-point line. From the free throw line, was open to take the shot. Is open again. As Rodriguez refuses to pass the ball, pulls up from the elbow, can't make it through.
Moving, bringing it up the court from the right side. Looking at 3-Hunt, thinks he has a little bit of space, but maybe just a little too deep from what he's comfortable with. Gets a wrap, calls a cut from the right side, a nice one. The defense fell asleep in that corner, and they get the easy two to get them in double digits in the first.
Instant timeout called as well, and good job from Argentina, you know, still holding on to this like 5 to 7 point lead, not allowing Uruguay to come back into this. Pace-wise, I was actually kind of expecting for Uruguay to play slightly faster, but it looks like they're more keen to play each possession out as much as possible. Rodriguez, that was a mistake in the passing department. Still, Uruguay with the ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Play kind of reset here. It's Corden on the inbound. Finds Rodriguez over to FMDC. FMDC holds on to it for now. 8 seconds on the clock. Rodriguez seems to be wanting to go for those three-pointers. It's going to be Colo to pull up the three. That doesn't find its destination as well.
See if Truly's able to go ahead and take advantage of this one. As Movin goes ahead and has a loose ball. It's going to be dribbling that almost had it, but Uruguay comes up with it. Streaking now, going upside, inside. Gets it right back up top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it now. Let's see if they call a cut or if they're going to try to take it on their own. Defense. They tried to guard the pop and they just had a miscommunication, and no one guarded the paint as well as they could have, as Uruguay gets their third bucket with a minute left to go in this game one in the first quarter.
𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿 tried to go for that far two-pointer. It doesn't plan out the way how he intended to. FMDC as well is going to be stopped near the rim. Has to kick it back out over to 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 back to FMDC. Solid rotation. No opening just yet. And as I say that, that's a huge three-pointer for Uruguay, making it a two-point game.
Way for them to go ahead and come back and cut into this deficit, stringing along a couple of buckets and a big three from the big man at the top. But Argentina responds back to make it a two-possession ball game. That was a nice three from the top of the key from the big man. It's not something you see often, but it's definitely something like to rely on is a pick and pop.
Yeah, absolutely. FMDC in the corner now. Rodriguez needs a screen. Instead, finds a pass over to 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿. Could have gone for a fake pump. Instead, it's Rodriguez with a three-pointer now. Takes us down to only a single point as the final seconds in the first quarter. We're counting down. 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿 has to go for this. Pulls a pass and over to dribbling from the free throw line. I can't believe he didn't make that count.
Once again, putting together some buckets now to start things off in the second. That's another cut that Argentina calls from the right side there. The defense got to kind of have their heads up on that one, as it's the second time they give up a bucket from the right side. See if Uruguay is able to tie things up with the three, or once again make it a one-point ball game. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿. Oh, they had a couple of offensive players cutting in there. You had one from the right side and also the guard from the right hash that cut up the middle. You don't want to cluster down there, and they'll take it out of bounds. Rodriguez now. 10 seconds to work with. Calls a cut from the right, goes right back, loses the ball, gets the possession right back, has to chuck it up. He can't get it to go. Argentina with the rebound now, moving. Looking to make this a two-possession ball game. Bit of a congestion on the left side. Fake cut coming in. No separation so far from moving. Gets it over to dribbling to see what he can create, and it's moving. Oh, I thought he had an open shot. Gets it across court to the right side for a better one to knock down the three.
Yeah, a huge three-pointer for Argentina to take us back up to 6 points. Now as Truly will find a steal as well. Fakes the pass for once. Dribbling, pulls up for the shot. Slightly short on that, but nonetheless, though, the danger is always present when Argentina is on the court. But well, as soon as I say that, is the caster's blessings as Uruguay find a wide open three-pointer for themselves.
Back and forth of a ball game this has been, as moving. Gets it over to Jord. Jord now. Back outside to moving. Calls a cut from the left side. Oh, great defense there, but it doesn't matter as he knocks down a three with a man in his face. And a timeout called by Rodriguez. That was a big three. Their center tried to step up as fast as possible, but he wasn't able to get enough of a contest to throw him off his game. And it's now, once again, a 6-point ball game.
And there was a lot of comms on the mic for Uruguay. So definitely some on-the-fly adjustments being made by Rodriguez and the team. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 now with the ball. Let's see what the plan is after this timeout. As 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 holds on to it for now. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 available. Ball kicked over to Rodriguez, though. Screen set up for him on the right side. 3 seconds to shoot. 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿 has to pull up. A three-pointer in transition is not going to go through. And Argentina on the offensive now. 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿. Let's see what he can offer. Dribbling wide open for the shot. You can't leave him open like this. It's again a three-pointer for dribbling.
He was wide open for a little bit too long. I mean, that right corner didn't even try to hedge a little bit. Didn't even try to make the guard second guess on the pass. He was just chilling up there as Rodriguez attacks the paint as there was nobody there to defend him. 24-17, 2:22 left to go in the second.
Jord almost lost the ball there. Foul called against him. 17 seconds on the clock. 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿 from the hash. Does Argentina want to find one more three-pointer here? Fakes the shot. It's Julie over to Lil, moving from the high elbow, gets it. 26-17, 9 points between the two. Uruguay are in desperate needs for scoring points.
Bit of a give and go there on the right side from Argentina. Dropped it to the right corner and then stepped up a little bit for the easy midi. Rodriguez now looking to respond back to a couple of buckets as they've been stopped down low. Cordon. Oh, he goes ahead and gets stripped. Denied from Argentina. They're looking to push the pace and a beautiful cut from the left side. And just like that, in a blink of an eye, the lead has extended to double digits with 1:20 left to go in the second.
And this is really the first time where you're going to really start to feel that pressure mounting, right? Because if you can't keep it close to 10 or below 10 points between the two, if you're Uruguay, you're really going to get that feeling that the game is starting to run away from you, and that's really where you see more errors happening, both offensively and defensively. Beautiful shot, though, from Rodriguez in transition from the free throw line. Gets the easy two. Still a minute on the clock before halftime. A little moving. Looking, of course, to extend that lead. These are the possessions that Uruguay wants, though. They hit the brakes on that one. They had an opportunity to play this one out faster.
Can't get that one to go. Less than a minute left here. Moving on the left side. That's a loose ball. Oh, pushed out of bounds as well. It's going to be Uruguay's ball. They can't maintain possession. Rodriguez with 11 points. Looking to close out the quarter here strong. Rodriguez. That was going to be tipped away. Argentina with the steal, with the dunk. 11-point lead for them.
Less than half a minute to go before halftime. Cody, far pass over to 𝐤𝐫𝐞. There's a lot of defense in front. Rodriguez kicks it over to Cody. Cody back out to Rodriguez. Finds an open three, and it's slightly over.
Moving now. No shot clock to work with. Just 13 seconds before the end of the half. Moving from the right side. Gets a pick, but he's way too deep to take that shot. Looking to find something here. Gets it over to the left side. They're scrambling. Surprised that's not a foul, but that's the way that the half is going to end. It's 30-19. Argentina still has their lead. It did look like Uruguay was making a case for themselves. I think they almost tied it up, or they were close to tying it up.
It was a single-point game, yeah.
Yeah, but they just weren't able to take the lead in general. But they'll look to go ahead and start things off in a positive note in the third quarter.
I think it was actually truly from Argentina that was able to secure 2, if not 3 steals off the back of inbounds from Uruguay. So that's something also to keep tabs on, right? Like, it's just the fact that Uruguay are going to continuously look for these free opportunities as they fail to find the points just yet after that first possession in the third quarter. And here's the steal attempt again. This time it was dribbling, and it's going to be Argentina's ball.
I got a quick chance. You know, it's one of the frustrating things as a broadcaster is we don't even see the box score when they bring it up, because they just bring it up and they just take it down within like a millisecond. But when that millisecond, though, as I tried to grab a screenshot, I failed. But I did see that Argentina was about 4 for 5 from the three-point line, and that's kind of been the big difference between these two countries.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if they're able to leave the box score up a little bit more so we can get to some other insights. But that's one thing that did stand out to me, is that one gets tipped away. Argentina being a menace on the defensive side once again. They continue to tip passes, and they finally get it on the third try. Argentina truly gets fouls. Inbound play coming from Argentina from the right side. A little moving over to George. George over to 𝐒𝐫𝐢. Moving now. Trying to get a little bit of separation. Keep it on that right corner. That defender went ahead and pinched and tried to roll a little too fast. Dribbling back outside. Uruguay is on top of it as they go ahead and get the contest, get the rebound. What can they do on the offensive end? Gets it over to the left side. That shot heavily contested. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound secured, and a foul there before they were able to kick it out to the corner for the easy three. Looking to make it a less than 10-point ball game. Rodriguez going to the right, going to the left FMDC back over to Rodriguez, has the easy slip down low to the big fella to make it a 9-point game.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you know, it's like a minute and a half in the third quarter, and only now we get the first bucket. So that just goes to show how backwards and a forwards affair it is between the two. Though, as I say, that little move and finds himself wide open, pulls up for a nice, easy two-pointer, still keeping it at an 11-point game between these two. And, you know, it feels like as soon as Uruguay finally, what feels like find an answer to a problem they're facing, Argentina just instantly is able to answer back with a quick bucket, and suddenly Uruguay has to start over. Cody, huge three-pointer from him.
32-24, moving. Looked like he wanted to wrap. What a great off-ball pick set by Argentina, and the key three comes in at the top. Making it once again a double-digit lead, a beautiful off-ball screen. That's what you love to see. Mix things up a little bit as FMDC has a defense swinging from the right side. That shot doesn't go. Argentina with the rebound. They sling it all the way to the left. Lucky that one's not thrown out of bounds. Got the animation they want on the steal. What can they do with it here? Top of the key. Right side. Dribbling. Wide open. Can't get it to go. Uruguay with the rebound now.
Yeah, dribbling usually nails these. Rodriguez holding on to it for now. A lot of traffic there in front and pulls up for the shot as well. Nice attempt. FMDC is there with the offensive rebound. Personal foul called. Things are going to be slowed down. I really want to see FMDC have a bit more action closer to the net, because so far Uruguay are very inclined to go for these three-pointers. And Cody goes for another one. This one falls out as well. Far pass over to Truly, instantly goes for the three, and he gets it.
Barely had enough time as the defense was closing in on the contest, but he goes ahead and gets it. That's going to be a quick violation. Out of bounds. Stays with Uruguay, though. 6 for 10 from the three-point line in Argentina. 4 for 10 is Uruguay. Back over to the left side. Rodriguez. Looking for a little bit of space, doesn't get it. Shot doesn't go. Rebound secured by Argentina. Defense gets back for Uruguay. Great job on the hustle by them. Top of the key, dribbling. Missed the last one, gets this one. 41-24. Minute left in the third.
Yeah, and you know, having the opportunity to just like correct yourself and make sure that you still can continue nailing those three-pointers, I think that's like a huge confidence booster as well for dribbling, just to not get inside of your mind too much about it. Now, Uruguay in the bonus with still a minute on the clock remaining. It's going to be Argentina's possession. Let's see if dribbling is going to have one more opportunity at a three-pointer. Beautiful stuff from Lil Movin with the dribble. Oh, well, as I say that, he almost loses it. Will lose it eventually as well. It's going to be Colo. Has to secure this and doesn't get it off the board.
Tough break there for Uruguay. Dribbling open on the right side. Did go ahead and take that shot. See what the defense did there on the right corner? You had the right corner defender. At least pinch a little bit. At least fake it and hedge and give a little bit of a hesitation so that dribbling would have to make a decision. Does he take the shot or does he do a touch pass to the corner? Either way, he wasn't able to go, but a great job by the defense there to make him think, to make him make a decision as moving. Has a man in the air. Gets it back. That's going to be a fadeaway shot near the rim. That one doesn't go. Defensive rebound secured. You had 3 Uruguay players down there to the left side. Long 2 from the left side is good.
Well, Uruguay still going to need a lot more of those. There's only 2 seconds remaining. Truly pulls up for the three-pointer before the quarter ends and makes it count as well. 44-28. It's a 16-point game now, and that is truly a problem for Uruguay right now. You know, they managed to hold it within like the 10, 11, 12 points. Now it's become 16. And really, you can't afford to just go for three-pointers at this stage. You have to use every single player on the court, as Rodriguez will find the 3. I couldn't believe my eyes there for a second. He went for the shot.
He got it to go down 44-31. Will Uruguay get a couple of stops here to cut into the deficit? Or will 𝐿𝐵𝐻 go ahead and continue to pile it on? Has the crab, has the two. The shot doesn't go, but a rebound secured by Argentina. Now from the left side. That shot's good. Couple of big possessions coming up here for Uruguay on the offensive end. They're shooting 10 for 24 coming into this fourth quarter. That one doesn't go either.
A quick foul called. Slowing things down. Uruguay knows how successful Argentina has been on these fast offensives. 𝐿𝐵𝐻 almost loses the ball, but George is there to pick up the slack. And as I say that, Cody with a quick steal. The ball was intended to find dribbling. Instead finds Cody's hands. He's going to be stopped near the three-point line. Finds an opening for a brief moment. Doesn't use it just yet. Holds on to it for now. FMDC comes in to help out. There's Corden as well. Majority of players on the left-hand side. And a huge three-pointer falls through for Uruguay.
Great shot there to find the open space to knock that one down. As moving. Oh, he goes ahead and loses the ball. Uruguay with it now. What do they do with the steal? They shoot a three from the left side, but they can't capitalize as they miss it. The three doesn't go. And that was a big defensive stop, but they can't convert it to points on the offensive end. That would have been huge to cut it into single digits here in the fourth quarter. Jord. Inbound play to 𝐿𝐵𝐻. Once again, he loses the ball. Uruguay should go ahead and capitalize on this one, and they do, making it a 10-point ball game now.
This is the pace we want to see from Uruguay. More of quick plays like this as the time starts to run down, but there's still enough time to come back into it, or if anything, minimize the damage caused. Again, this is a best of two, so the total score after 2 games is what is going to determine the winner here. Argentina missing the shot. Rodriguez with the ball. Over to Corden. Fake pumps it. Rodriguez with a huge three-pointer. Oh, God, I wish that would have gone through.
See if truly beautiful job there. Oh, he just can't get it to go, though. He got a move to the left side. Just a little fadeaway shot. Nothing fancy. As the defense couldn't stand from him. He's got to be careful not to go backcourt. Gets it over to FMDC on the right side. FMDC, we've seen him have bigger impacts on the offensive board than he has had today. As that shot doesn't go. 2 minutes left to go in this game 1 of round 3. Dribbling. That one misses as well. Dribbling coming into the fourth quarter. We're shooting 50% from the court as that three goes. Excuse me. That shot goes. To make it 7 points.
Both teams are really just going for shots at this stage. Argentina trying to extend that lead back up again. Timeout called to avoid the backcourt violation. Well, for Uruguay, definitely justified. I actually love this kind of approach. You know, just make sure that you continuously bombard the net of Argentina. Keeps things nice and quick. 𝐿𝐵𝐻 over to Jord. Jord fakes the pass, holds on to it, gives it over to 𝐿𝐵𝐻 again. Jord comes in for the screen. 8 seconds to take the shot. Jord open to the net. Will get the dunk and get an and one on top.
Truly's having himself a great game, by the way. 21 points for him.
Absolutely.
9 for 12. Helping his team out in a great, great way. Cody. He's got himself 8 points in this one. Looked like he had a little bit of space. He had the two, but he dots it to the left, and it doesn't go. Don't know if he was three hunting there or if he just had a premeditated pass. Nonetheless, that possession doesn't result into points for Uruguay. Moving with it now. Playing around at the top of the key. Gets an opening. Gets the three.
And that's really the patience paying off there for 𝐿𝐵𝐻. You know, like, felt like he wanted to kick it over to dribbling. Instead, holds on to it himself and says, no, I got this. Uruguay, a minute to go. They need to take the shot here. Instead, foul called. Truly tries to go for another steal. That's also something I think we need to check out. It's just how many steals has Truly been able to pull up so far. Feels like a ton. Corden, that's a 2. Okay, I felt like a 3-pointer. Nonetheless, though, still 11 points between these two, and Argentina on the offensive. Moving, holding on to it. George tries to help out. Instead, this time it was Colo. Argentina in the bonus. And on the line, we'll get the first. And guess the second as well. Easy points for Argentina.
Gets that one to go. Steal there. It's going down the middle. They didn't want to pass it to him. They obviously don't need to. Let's see if they go for a 2-for-1. Loose ball. Moving gets it right back. Camera flip. Jord with the shot. Doesn't go.
Yeah, you don't see Jord often taking 3-pointers, but I love the attempt. Nonetheless, always love to see the big guys going for these. Cody finds the 3, but it might be too late. 10 points between these two. Within the realm of possibility for Uruguay, as we need to start thinking about game number 2 between these teams. 7 seconds to shoot. Lil Movin pulls up for a huge 3-pointer, extends the lead back to 13. 6.2 seconds remaining for Uruguay to answer. Ideally, they would like to nail a 3-pointer if they can. Rodriguez left open, and it rattles out. Oh, that could have been a 10-point game. Ends up being a 13-point lead for Argentina.